My exams were good, yeah, I got a 2-1 this year. Obviously, me being...
You big swaps.
Obviously, me being me, I kind of did want to first, but I got to be a little bit realistic. We're training like 5-6 days a week, so...
And you did join us exactly a year ago here, and we had a question from the audience, from Julie from Orpington. Have you tidied up your bedroom?
Yeah.
From your mum. Give us an update. Have you tidied up your bedroom?
I'm like, yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, I'm like, thank goodness my mum isn't here to contradict me. But yeah, it's tidy. It's tidy.
Let's talk about last night first of all, because it got the meeting off to the most incredible start. A British record, the touch. I don't think it made it better because we'd like to have seen a real close contest, but you were just runaway. It was pretty perfect, wasn't it?
Thanks. Yeah, we were really happy with it as a team because obviously the relay girls, we practiced so much. We really upped our practice in the Olympic year because obviously with the Olympics coming we want to be running our fastest, and we were just so unbelievably happy to have run a fast time in London, so yeah.
Now we've waited probably 25 years since the days of Kathy Cook for a decent British sprinter, and we've now got a decent set of British sprinters. Did you all come through the ranks together, or did you come from different directions? Did you know each other when you were very young?
I knew Desiree when I was very young because we were around the same age. I knew Darryl when I was very young, we were around the same age. But the other girls like Asher and Jodie, I really grew up admiring. Like especially Jodie, she won absolutely everything. So yeah, I very much grew up admiring those athletes. But it seems that we've all had our ups and downs, we've all had our injury ups and downs. So and it's great that we're coming together just in time for the Rio Olympics.
Does that squad practice together a lot? Are you well drilled on the different legs? Do you do a lot of stick work? Because the Jamaican team the men's team don't tend to practice together for 3 days.
The relay kind of focuses from different countries really depend on where your strengths lie. So obviously Jamaican men's team, you've got a 9'5" guy, you've got like a 9'6" guy, 9'7" guy. You don't need your changes to be as slick, they don't need to be as precise for you to still run a fast time. But especially with us in Great Britain, especially with the females, we've really got to make sure that we get those little that we gain a meter each change, so they have to be as slick as possible. So yeah, we get together as much as possible. Obviously we've got our individual aspirations, so it can be quite difficult, but we get together as much as possible to work really hard.
But it's a little bit like a penalty shootout in a football tournament, that you can take penalties, but until you take it in front of all those people with jelly legs, you don't know how it's going to work. Should we be watching through our hands, or should we be watching very confidently that GB women are right on it?
I'm like, I don't know what to say. It's like hurdles, it's relays, it's got stuff deliberately there for you to fail. It's like a hurdle, there's physically something in front of you designed to chip you over. So I'm going to say that we've worked really hard. Obviously we want to go to Rio, we want to perform to the best of our abilities, and we're going there with our own expectations on our shoulders, but we'll have to wait and see. And
at what point do you start thinking about the relay at a championship? Because there's 6, 8, 9 days of competition before you even do a first round heat. Is it just parked, or are you thinking the relay's coming up?
Well, personally for me, I'm very much taking each competition at a time. So even today, I'm not thinking about the Olympics. I'm thinking, right, I've got to qualify from the heat for the 100. Right, I've got to do well in the final. And then now when the races are done, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I leave for Rio in exactly a week. I haven't done any packing, because obviously I've been thinking about London, and I'm going to take that mentality into Rio. It's how I ran Beijing as well. Get through the heat, get through the semi, fingers crossed, touch wood, make the final, do well in the final, and then we start thinking about the relay. But throughout the holding camp, obviously we've got practices, so we're working the entire time.
And when you were a kit carrier, as many people know at London 2012, whose kit did you carry?
Whose kit did I carry? I actually can't remember. I remember being in my group, and I remember everybody else, we always got really good races, but my friend always seemed to get like the big British ones. I remember my friend had Jess, and my friend had Mo, and I was like, oh, I don't know the person that I'm carrying for. But we got good races, it's just that me being me and the other people going in front of me, and suddenly they got lane 5, so.
Have you beaten anybody whose kit you carried 4 years ago, do you know?
I don't know. We did so many races in the Olympics, I actually can't remember what we did. I remember I carried for Mo's final, but I don't know.
You've not raced anybody over at 5,000, have you?
No. That's like the day that happens, that's a very big mistake. I got lost in the call room somewhere.
So what happens between now and Rio? More speed work, more training together as a squad, or you start easing back a little bit?
Definitely, lots of work, well not lots and lots of work, but fine-tuning work going into both my individual performances and fine-tuning work going into relay as well. But yeah, probably got a little bit of packing to do. That one, I really can't underestimate how unprepared I am to fly out this time next week. But yeah, I'm just super duper excited.
See, Sarah's wondering how you're going to do packing.
No,
when your room's such a mess, your mum's going to have to do your packing for you, isn't she?
I was like, no, she doesn't, because if she packs it, I don't know where anything is, and suddenly I get annoyed at myself that I left something, but I can't get annoyed because my mum packed it. So I'm doing my own packing, don't worry.
We wish you all the best with the individual event, the relay, and the pack.